So right here we have daisies. They're still growing. We started this about like 2 weeks ago. Right here is mom's favorite flower to eat. These are called just cosmos. And they come back every year. And down here, this whole garden bed, 1, 2, 3. These are water spinach. What's the Cambodian name?
Watercress.
No, the Cambodian name for it.
The gourd.
Same, the goon, yeah, same down here. These are amazing to grow. They just come back really fast and they're just wonderful to eat. Especially the homegrown one, they're so much better than the store bought, especially with how expensive they are right now. So right here, we have 1, 2, 3, three of the Korean like peppers. So those are like 2 months old about. And these are lettuce. These are bolting already, so we're gonna collect the seeds in about a week or so once it dries out a little bit more. We'll go to this garden bed over here. Over here, well, we have the pear tree that hasn't grown any fruit yet. I think that's a pear tree. I'm not sure. I planted that for last summer. So no fruit yet. They said, you know, they'll fruit after a year or so. We'll see. We're still waiting. Some more flower cosmos. There's more wildflower in here. We have basil leaves that we really don't eat at all. But yeah, first year planting the string bean, and those were great. Mom loves them. More wildflowers.
Is there any fruit right now?
Any what?
Fruits that
Fruits
we
of
can
what?
see? The string beans.
Yeah. Here you go. String beans. Yeah, these are really easy, low maintenance, and I planted them from seed. So yeah, they're great, very easy to grow. Yeah, some more flowers right here. What else do we have over here?
Where'd Boo Boo go?
Basil leaf, a lettuce. Yeah, that's the main thing over at this garden bed. So we have mint leaves right here. And we'll go to this big garden bed over here. So over here we have the purple cabbage, a lot of corn. We have the Vietnamese corn. It's like the really starchy one. Some more corn. So we have like 2 different breeds of corn, and one of the birds got to that one, so we have to tape it up. And hopefully, oh, don't cry, baby. Don't cry, baby. Don't cry, baby.
So the bird got to this one.
Yeah, so we have to tape it. Like,
Oh, shows the bird. It looked like a squirrel job.
Or something got to it, so and it wasn't even ripe yet. All right, so yeah, corn. This garden bed over here, we have some hot peppers, some cucumber. Yeah, these peppers are actually pretty tasty. They're not too spicy at all. I mean, for someone who likes spicy stuff. There's some mint leaves, some carrots, some cilantro in this garden bed as well. And that garden bed to your far left is going to be sweet potatoes and Japanese eggplants that really didn't do that well. I think I harvested one and another one's on the way. And then we have chive that came back from last year. So very low maintenance on the chive. I really didn't care about it at all, and it still came back. So very easy to plant. Over here we have some more Korean pepper on your left hand side. Some wildflowers, some more sweet potato, but I planted 3 different types. The yellow one, the American one, and the Japanese purple sweet potato one. And some more wildflowers right here. Over here we have that garden bed. Over there, I know it looks like there's a mix of pumpkins. They are, but this one over here is mainly the Korean pumpkin. They're smaller, they're green. They're great for like to bake and tea with rice. And then I have regular pumpkin, the big one that you kind of like carve jack-o'-lanterns out of, which are those right there. So this pot right here is some more Korean peppers. They did really well from seeds, so I just, and some wildflower right there, and that's a weed over there. Over this way, some more sweet corn, just American sweet corn. This one is another fruit tree. So I think this one might be cherry, and that one I really don't know. I planted them last year. I didn't really take any notes. Over here we have the yellow sweet potatoes. That's one of the pumpkin that just started to turn orange. And all of these leaves are pretty much pumpkin leaves, squash leaves, honeydew leaves. Oh, that part right there is sesame leaves, which I'm so happy one of them started because I planted like 15 seeds, and only one came up. So yeah, I'm really excited to eat those. Alright, so over those are squash. You want a squash? Take a picture of the really orange big one. Don't step on any of my plants, please. Already killed several. Alright, and this one right here, which is Mom's favorite, she's really wants to eat a honeydew. This is like her new favorite fruit. She wanted us to plant honeydew, so that's going to squash. Some more peppers over here, some more wildflowers. And we can go look at the wildflowers here. So over here I had your well, this used to be like all grass. So I had your dug it all up. So it was just plain soil without any weeds. But I was like, you know, I'll just do it later next year. And I did not really think that this amount of weed will pop up within the span of like a month. I should have known better, but here we are with a lot of weeds right here. So it's easier to probably dig up than grass though, so we'll take care of that again next year when we have time.
Wait, who's we? We as in me?
Yeah.
Or we as in you and me?
And these are some just wildflowers. I really like it like this where it's just wild but very, you know, nice looking. Very pretty. Low maintenance, we just let it grow and then we'll collect the seeds for next year. Because it cost me a pretty penny to buy the amount of seeds that I did. And I think that should be everything. And once we get some fruits in, it should complete the garden. So these are just rose bushes, emerald green.
What's this tree called?
Emerald green, giant. These are just really nice. It's good for privacy and stuff. Yeah, some things worked out in the garden, some things different. I'm not really a planner, so I just did whatever I wanted and see what works and what doesn't. So over here, down here, if you take a look down here, these were actually lavender plant, and I've always had a bad history with lavender, even though they say it's really low maintenance. I planted these in the ground, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're doing so well. And then I decided to add some fertilizer in it, and that's where it went wrong, because it killed the lavender like instantaneously. It's just a very low maintenance plant, so you don't need to add anything other than what's naturally given already. So that really killed them for good. Hopefully they come back next year though. Okay, let's go over, see if we have.
These are the cucumber she just gathered.
Okay, this is the greenhouse I got this year. You assembled it for me. And by the way, don't get this one because it was so hard to assemble. The manual was really horrible and it took days to put together. This is my compost. It's really messy in here. I really didn't do anything in here yet. A lot of bugs in there. Yep, that's a compost. Alright, that's everything. That's 2023 garden.